Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays, where I am going to take today's GeoGuessr challenge. 5-minute time limit, and this is the challenge seed for those of you who want to play along. It will be in the video description if I can copy it correctly, which I hope I will be able to. And then this is how I did on the challenge. First place, well, this could be Brazil. I see a little bit of a shrine there, some cars, another shrine, yellow center line, pretty arid terrain. First initial guess is that we're in Brazil, driving on the right, so that eliminates Australia and South Africa. But this one actually eliminates Brazil as well, because these are Mexican road designations. Helpfully enough, they say Mexico on them. So we're on the 14, the road number 14, and we're close to Nacozari and Yecori. Now, which part of Mexico could we be in? I don't know that, but 14. Usually that's up north, and here we go. This is the 14. Is that actually the correct size of road? Well, if we can find a Nacozari or Yecori, then we could be golden here. So let's zoom in a little bit and see if we can find any of those places. No. We found Canada, and then everyone thought Canada was to the north of the United States. They were wrong, of course. Yecori. And Nacozari. Well, I can't find either of those along the 14, so maybe it's another 14. But I am gonna put the marker there in case. Well, this seems like a highway. Why wouldn't they be on the map though? Click, click, click. Drag, drag, drag. I don't see Nacozari or Yecori along this road, which is a bad sign, because why wouldn't they be on the map if they're actually... Well, actually the 14 continues down here, so maybe we should look a little further then. Sonora, Ures, El Oregano. Does it continue after this as well? No. Well, that's strange. Is this the 14 maybe? No. Oh well. I'm gonna move a bit along this road. Maybe we can find some other clues, but yes, 80 kilometers maximum. I mean, we can't really find a better clue than that. Road number, country, and two locations. Well, now we're on the 17. And this is the 17. So that's strange. Maybe we're close to this intersection right here. Oh, this is the 14 as well. Moctezuma. And now there's the 14. But this is the 17 and 14. So I'm going to put us right here, because we get both of those road numbers at least in the same place. Is that a distance marker? No, now it's just 17. Alright. Maybe we were close to the place where the 14 crosses. Can I find the other cities. Tepash. I can't remember what they were called now, of course. Hoping I will, if I see them now, I will recognize it. But no. Alright. Well, time's up anyway, so let's see if we were in completely the wrong region. Maybe it was just a coincidence that those two roads crossed in Mexico in one place. And we were actually in another place in Mexico. No, we were pretty close. We were up here. So we did see the 14 and 17 cross, but the places on that map I can't see on over here anywhere. Maybe they were somewhere far away. Tepashi, was that one of them? Anyway, that's a good score, so let's not dwell on that. We did well. Alright, so now we are near McDonald's homeland. So this is our homeland. Have a quick look here. Kate Frank Apartments. American flag. Alright, there's the start. Here's the drug warehouse. Deadwood. Extra lease. Alright, we are somewhere in the US. We have the American Bank of, did that say Oklahoma? It does say American, well, thank you very much for that. Deadwood and other trucks. I was actually looking at the place, please. American Bank of Oklahoma, right? It must be in Oklahoma. If it's the Bank of Oklahoma. Well, here's Oklahoma. Well, that helps us. Now let's find out what city we're in. Actually, let's have a look at all these roads here. North, south, business, east, east. 62, 64, 69, 62, 64 and 69 of this size. So here's the 62. Are we right in Oklahoma City maybe? No, let's see if we can find the 64 and 69 as well. There. 62, 64 and 69. We have to be right here, right? Where all of them cross? Right at this intersection right here? Okay, let's be even more careful now. Back up a little bit. Where do we start? We started in on this road. So if we're headed towards that intersection and going exactly east, we must be on this, headed this way. And this road is coming in from around here. And there's McDonald's. We have to be started right there. 5,000 points. 2 meters away from the correct locations. 2 steps away. That's pretty good. Well, it's better than pretty good. It's actually very good. Alright, what do we have here? Trafikverket. Well, that's in Sweden. New road and railroad from Göteborg to Trollhättan. Does that say Trollhättan? It does say Trollhättan. So, they're building a railroad and road between Gothenburg and Trollhättan, which is up here. So we have to be somewhere in between them. If we can find Haje and Kullängen, which are very small places, then we would be great. But as I said, they're not big places when they have the yellow, red, black signs. Bigger cities have the blue and white signs. But if we can find Kullängen or Haje, then we would be very... Älvängen. I thought we actually put our marker next to it. So here's the railroad between Trollhättan and Gothenburg. If they're building a new railroad though, where would they be? Well, let's not, we could at least move a little bit, right? Like find out what road this is. The number of the road, please. That's the speed limit, 90 kilometers per hour. That one says, oh, says they're working, which is fine. This one says we're 500 meters from an info sign, which is good, but we won't be able to read the info sign. Oh, hey, we're actually on the E45 to Karlstad, which is, this is the E45 to Karlstad. Karlstad is way up here though. But we have to be between Trollhättan and Gothenburg. So, Ekeberg, is that big enough for us to see? I'm not sure. We're not driving alongside the river, or are we? Is that the river over there? Somewhere around here maybe? We're headed almost straight north, but still a little bit west. Okay, well, if we can find another... Well, this one says this one leads to Gothenburg. Well, that's too far away. Can't we see a distance marker to some other place? Oh, here we go. Lödöse, I've seen that on the map. That's right here. We're right here. It must have been a little bit further south then. My first guess was like spot on. So yeah, I think we were about here then. We saw some sort of crossing and something like that. So 4,997 points. We're actually a little bit in on this road here. Lödöse Southern Station. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That was a little bit easier for me, of course, because I knew the language and knew the cities they were talking about. But then we have this one, which doesn't seem as easy. This could be United States, but it could also be Australia. If you look at this one, say landscapes, Bobcat service is English. I wouldn't say he's driving on the left because he's actually not on the road. He's on the left side of the road. What does this say? It says roadside litter. Well, they could have that both in Australia and the US. So it's not really conclusive. Well, this guy should be conclusive. Where did he go? He's driving on the left for sure, right? Where did he go? There he is. He's driving on the left. So that would mean that we are in Australia actually. Well, that doesn't quite limit us to any particular place in Australia. See a lot of green. Nice garden here. And well, here we are. This could be something. School zone, well, okay, I thought it was road numbers, but it's actually just time when the school's open. Keep left, yeah, so we're driving on the left for sure. Is it better camera on this road? No. Better camera on this road? No. Well, it doesn't matter then, let's keep going in this direction. We're not far away from cities, I think. Both because of the school zone and because of, I mean, that they have like the nice lawns and lots of houses. At least we're not in the outback. But if it's a large city or a small city that we're close to, I wouldn't know. Judging by the camera quality, it couldn't be one of the bigger ones. Oh, but here we go. Now the camera's better. Maybe we can find something then. Alright, we have all the cars driving on the left. Pretty wide road here. No, don't stay on the road here, please. Duncan Steel Constructions, trailer, Stockgate, marketing. Not saying, you know, your region here. Be nice if it said Queensland or New South Wales. Let's narrow it down a little bit for us. BP is the gas station. Complete plumbing and gas fitting center. Water systems. Alright, let's put the marker in Australia before the time runs out. Since we're near a city, well, we could be in this region, but I'm gonna put us along the east coast here. Somewhere around there, maybe. Not too close to the coast, but there are less cities in the middle of Australia. And then again, if you guess one coast and it's the other one, you lose all your points. But we have to go for it here. So Motel Adrian, vacancy, steakhouse, Frank's Steakhouse. Oh, here we are. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. West Wyalong, Tullamore, and Condobolin. Town Centre. Tullamore, Condobolin. Can we actually find these places? Or are they too small? Tullamore and Condobolin, West Wyalong. It is Australia, right? It's not like Britain? I've never seen bad camera in Britain, I would definitely say. But Tullamore, isn't that a place in Britain? Alright, we were pretty close actually. Not close enough though. We were close to Sydney, a bit further in. There's Condobolin. Where's Tullamore then? There's Tullamore. They're both in this same general direction. I would probably put the marker here if I'd found them. But we were near Forbes in Australia. I'm not sure I saw a Forbes sign. But yeah, well, we guessed the right part of Australia, so 3,800 points, not too bad. And here we are. Looks like cold front to our west, north, driving on the right side. Open landscape. Is that actually the ocean? Driving on the right. If that's the ocean, where could we be? I mean, I would have guessed like perhaps Britain or... Well, looking at this one, is this Iceland? Hanstholmhavn. It sounds Danish to me. But Denmark doesn't have Street View, do they? Hanstholmhavn, 181. There's the 181. It is going along the coast here. So if I see Havn and Hanstholm, then I will actually say that we're in Denmark. Right all the way up to... It has to be here. So where's Hanstholm? Hanstholm is right up here. Well, so if Hanstholm goes there, what's Havn then? That could just even mean harbor, so... We're actually in Denmark. Well, so much for me thinking they don't have Street View. I was wrong, apparently. I take it back. Now, I think it just means harbor, but and this one is actually named Harbor. So let's put it close to that one. But the Hanstholm Road, it could just be that the road goes all the way up to Hanstholm, which is true. So I suppose we will have to have a little bit of a look around then. Since we're in Denmark for once, we could might as well, right? It's 2 kilometers only to Hanstholm, so we're not that far from Hanstholm. So maybe it's this harbor that we're close to. Kystveien, coastal road. Klitmøller is 10 around. Yeah, so 2 to 10 will be around here, but we've already driven a little bit towards Hanstholm, so we started a little bit south, so maybe we should start around here then. Then what is this? What is this crossing then? If we're there. I mean, there is a road going out to the edge here. It seems large enough to. Maybe we're actually here. 2 kilometers to Hanstholm. Seems not that far. 10 kilometers to Klitmøller. It should be. Well, let's say we started here then. I think that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna go all the way out to the ocean here. We have some extra time, right? You made a speedy guess on the Swedish one. Yeah, here's the harbor. Maybe this wasn't the ideal place to go. There's the Norwegian and the German and the EU flag. No Danish flag though. Maybe that's the Danish flag. It's just twisted itself around. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it could be the Danish flag. It's Hanstholm Havn Inköpsförening. So we're right in the harbor here. Here's the Havne Café. It's the Harbor Cafe. I'm not sure exactly where we are. There's the Inköpsförening. I think we're right down here. Now, we started a bit outside, so I'm not going to move the guess. Yeah, so we finally found Denmark. Alright, we started a little bit further north than I guessed, but 4,997 again. That's good. Yeah, that was the first road we saw. Anyway, 2 kilometers, 10 kilometers. It seems like this is longer than 5 times of this. But I might be wrong. And our final score there, 23,804. That is a new record. We beat our old score of 23,580 from back in episode 42. Well, lucky because we got Sweden and Denmark. That helped a lot. And also we were lucky that we could find the roads in Mexico, the Bank of Oklahoma, with all the roads. And the only one we really missed a little bit on was the Australian one. But that was a lucky guess more than anything else. So, fortunately enough, if we'd had gotten a place where we could have pinned down this one, we would have an unbeatable score almost. Just luck to discern the last few points, but still, it was very lucky round. I hope you had a good round as well if you played along, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again, hopefully, next time.